going to call to order the council meeting for August 10th, 2021. We stand for the pledge of allegiance. Madam Clerk, could you call the roll?
Yes, Mayor. A quorum is present for the City Council, Successor Agency, Housing Authority.
All right, thank you. Public comment. Any person wishing to address the City Council, Successor Agency, Housing Authority on any item on the agenda may do so at this time. Are there any people in the audience? You just wave. Hearing no public comment, we'll close public comment. Item 1, CSA 1 and H1. Madam City Clerk.
Council members, Successor Agency members, and Housing Authority members. Dodson.
Aye.
Padilla. Morales. Falk.
Aye.
Mayor Chairman Butts.
Aye. Item consent calendar, items 2 through 9.
Second.
Madam City Clerk.
Council members. Dodson.
Aye.
Padilla. Morales. Falk.
Aye.
Mayor Butts.
Aye. 01.
Staff report recommending adoption of ordinance number 21-12, approving zoning code amendment 2020-001 to chapter 12 of the Inglewood Municipal Code to modify regulations for off-hour parking for major event patrons and tailgating citywide.
Second.
Madam City Clerk.
Council members Dodson.
Aye.
Padilla. Morales. Falk.
Aye.
Mayor Butts.
Aye. 81.
No, I need an adoption, Mayor.
Sorry, excuse me?
I need an adoption.
Oh, I'll adopt I move adoption. Madam City Clerk.
Council members Dodson. Padilla. Morales. Falk.
Aye.
Mayor Butts.
Aye. CM1.
Mayor, no oral reports from the City Mayor's office.
A1 again. EC1.
No report, Mayor. Thank you.
CSA2.
Approval of the minutes of the meeting held on April 6, 2021.
Madam City Clerk.
Successor agency members Dodson.
Aye.
Padilla. Morales. Falk.
Aye.
Chairman Butts.
Aye. Adjourn Successor Agency H2.
Approval of the minutes of the meeting held on April 6, 2021.
Second.
Madam City Clerk.
Housing Authority members Dodson. Padilla. Morales.
Aye. Adjourn the Housing Authority. No appointments to boards or commission. Public comments. Any persons wishing to address the City Council on any matter of business not elsewhere considered on the agenda may do so at this time.
Mayor, we have public comments from an anonymous person, and we pass those out to everyone on the dais.
I saw that.
Yes. Yes, sir.
Radio check from lecture hall.
Public comment?
Negative, not at this time. However, there's no volume, so we don't know what you guys are saying. So just FYI.
It's too much information. 10-4. Well, there's no public comment. Mayor and council remarks. Councilman Dotson, District 1.
Thank you, Mr. Mayor. I just have a couple. I've been receiving calls about the senior center. The Inglewood Senior Center is open for select activities, gym, computers, tai chi, yogurt, and exercise. Classes are limited and reservations are required. So you have to make a reservation in order if you want to join one of those classes. Mayor, I really, want you to close the meeting in honor of this young man.
All right. Council, thank you, Councilman. Oh.
Richard Ferris Jr. He was raised actually with my children, next door neighbor for years.
Very sorry, George.
54 years old. families were really close. Matter of fact, where you saw the dots and you saw the Pharisees. We, at one time, we visited all the parks, national parks in the state of California. So we're going to miss him, and he will be sorely missed. Thank you, Mayor.
You're welcome. Councilman Padilla, District 2.
Thank you, Mayor, and Councilman Dotson, thoughts and prayers to your family and to the Ferris family as well. Mayor, first off, I just want to say that we all attended yesterday's ribbon cutting for the YouTube Google Theater over at SoFi Stadium. The mayor gave some very well-said opening remarks, and there was some community members there, but suffice it to say, it was a great event where we actually are kicking off as we open segments of this project. But to see it and to go inside and see how awesome, how beautiful the theater is, you owe it to yourself if you get a chance to go by and take a look. It will knock your socks off. It's a beautiful place. I also just want to say that today, we approved our package pretty quick, but I want to say thank you to our Public Works folks for getting the Centinela Street Improvement Project, going, and it's going to start in 2 months. And I want to just let all the residents know, not only in Inglewood, but even outside of Inglewood, because folks use Centinela as a thoroughfare to get from point A to point B. And we're going to be resurfacing, not just, putting slurry seal. We're going to actually tear out the sidewalk and tear out the street, put a center median, put some trees, some lighting. It's going to look beautiful. So this is a construction project that's going to take just over about a year or so. So I want to just let all the residents know we're going to have signage out there so that if you have a hiccup with something, please call the number that's going to be on the sign. You can always call Public Works, and you can always call my office. And we want to work together with the community to be as minimal of impact on traffic, both vehicular and pedestrian, as possible. But we're going to have some adjustments that are going to have to be made. So we're going to all work together, here as a team to get this project done. And I just want to thank all of the staff for putting that together, and we're finally moving forward with that. I also want to say, I know that some folks have called me because they want to see what's happening. I have one park in my district, North Park, if we're going to do stuff with it. And, we're going to delay those projects for another year because it's important for us. North Park looks nice. Granted, we can always do things to make it look better, but we have other parks that are in more need to get some repairs done. And we'd be foolish for me to say, oh, no, I want North Park. No. We play as a team. We're going to use those funds to improve the other parks throughout the city because that is important to all of us up here. And so I want to thank everybody for working together to get these projects done. And Mayor, if you would close in the memory of Kathy Thompson. Kathy Thompson used to be one of our preschool teachers here in Inglewood. My kids, she was their teacher for several years, and she just passed away. So please, thoughts and prayers to Kathy Thompson and her family. Thank you, Mayor.
Thank you, Councilman. Councilwoman Falk.
Thank you, Mayor. Just want to add into what Councilman Padilla said. It was a very extraordinary day yesterday, and I say all the time that I feel very blessed to be on this council, be a resident of the city of Inglewood, and work with these fine gentlemen. The ribbon cutting ceremony yesterday at SoFi Stadium was amazing, and I'm just so excited about representing District 4, representing and representing the City of Inglewood residents. So thank you. I do have a couple of announcements as well. We have a yard sale. City of Inglewood is having a yard sale weekend, and it's going to be happening next weekend, August 21st and 22nd. And it's going to be an opportunity for residents citywide to be able to, promote their used items and for sale. So if you're interested in participating in the citywide yard sale, contact our finance department for more information. I believe you have to get a permit and pay a small fee, but it's very affordable. So please contact our finance department to register if you're interested in participating in the citywide yard sale. And then also, LA Care has a couple of events happening. The first event is happening this Saturday, and again, that's LA Care. It's one of our partners for the City of Inglewood. They recently moved. They were at the corner of Century and Crenshaw, and they moved to the Crenshaw Imperial Plaza recently. And so they are having a backpack and school supplies event for our little youngsters. And so if you are interested, make sure you and the family go out on this Saturday, the 14th, from 9 to 12 and participate in the backpack event. And then finally, also LA Care is also offering online Zumba classes for our residents. And I don't know about all of you guys, but I love Zumba. If you haven't done it, it's such a fun time. It's a fun way to get fit and exercise. So they're offering online Zumba classes every Thursday at 10 a.m. and 6 p.m. So for more information, please contact LA Care, one of our partners here in the City of Inglewood. That's all I have, Mayor.
I'm just going to tag on just briefly on the YouTube theater. I think, every time I go to one of these events, it's more and more impressive. Just the quality of the entertainment center that is starting to really take effect. Obviously, I was here from the beginning of it, but even so, I look at it and I started to think yesterday, like, it's not just these great buildings, these great developments that are up. Can you hear me now? Okay, these great developments that are happening, but it's a signal to the quality of events that we're going to have and the quality of traffic that we're going to have. We really are going to become that city. And I just, as Alex said, I mean, the mayor did a great job up there. But just, I started to think, the caliber of stages that our city is represented on. It's amazing the amount of respect that we're getting. And it's a thank you to all of us and staff who has worked diligently to make all these things happen. It's amazing how many things have to happen right for these things to come to yesterday. So very proud of the city as a whole. I think that's it, Mayor. Thank you.
Just a little bit more. Now YouTube Theater is 227,000 square feet. It's 3 levels, and it seats 6,000 patrons. It fits that niche of like Nokia. You can have Academy Awards. You can have Emmys there. It adds another permutation to all that is Inglewood. And yesterday, as we sat out there on the plaza, you really got the sense and feel that this is no more, wow, this is another thing happening in Inglewood. This is what Inglewood is. And the council was there. I was there. The chairman of YouTube was there. That was him, Robert Kinsel, Mike Kinsel. And it was just a big day for the city. And I really want to thank the council. I want to thank the residents for all the support that you've given the council as we've made these tough decisions and attracted these world-class venues to our city. With that, I'm going to close the meeting in the memory of Doris Swing. She was a longtime employee of our credit union here in Inglewood. For Kathy Thompson, preschool teacher, and for Richard Simon Ferris Jr., who died Sunday, August 8th, 2021. They'll all be missed, and we're adjourned.